Hi YouTube friends.
This is Patricia
Annalie.
and we're the Dead Talkers, and we are here to do another review video of the Fear of the Walking Dead Season 2 Episode 4, Blood in the Streets.
Yep.
Okay, now Annalie,
Yes.
I know you like this episode.
Yes.
I know. I know it. I knew it.
Yes.
This was really, and it, although I am a fan of the Fear, but the other episodes I was like, yeah, they're okay. They're okay. But this one I was like, oh my God, I love this.
Actually a little bit more exciting.
Yes. Yes.
Some stuff finally happening already.
Well, stuff was happening, but yeah, I like it. I like it. And we open up with Nicholas.
Yeah, that was interesting.
Naked swimming.
Yeah, and that was kind of like, what?
I don't know why he was naked. Because he could have swam with clothing on, right?
Yes. And I would even opt to have some clothing on.
Yes. I don't know why I had to be naked swimming, but whatever. He was naked swimming. Yeah. And of course you're wondering, what on the earth is this about? And then we get
he's walking through, he's coming up.
Yeah.
He has the enclosed package of clothing and whatnot. So, he puts that on and
he was all prepared. You know, it was like he was on a mission.
Yeah.
Like a mission to do something.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. And I mean, you have to say that, especially after watching The Walking Dead, for him to become so advanced so quickly at this new world, it's kind of neat. Like he's actually excelling. Right. He's in this situation.
But it's because he's been surviving in for him, drug addiction and living that life. It was almost like a apocalypse. He could be dead at any moment. So, I said I love Nick. I told you I love him. I love Nick. I love him. But anyway, Edward Scissorhands. So he come out of the water like Aquaman. And well, obviously we didn't know what he was doing, and we were wondering because he's walking through this little
tent city.
Tent city. Where I guess where there were survivors, and who knows
at one
whatever
point or
happened.
Another, and then they had put like save us. And
so who knows what happened?
Nobody saved them because there were already tons of people just zombied out. So and later we find out what his mission was. He caught that you're right, he is so advanced because he is cutting open zombies to get their blood, and one thing I know that he does different from the Walking Dead folks is he's putting it on the face. Yes.
Because they didn't put it on the face.
Which makes sense.
Yes. He is putting it on the face, and which they didn't.
Of course,
do that.
He's gagging like crazy.
Oh yeah, it's awful.
Yeah, it's probably horrible.
Yeah.
But
and he's just walking around like it's nothing.
Here's my thing. So if you're smearing that on you, and you're smearing it on your face, and you're gagging like that, and then you're just used to it after a little while?
I think the smell you get used to. You have to.
Yeah, you have to. Otherwise, you can't just be thrown out.
Every time you smell it. So at some point, that horrible smell, they get used to.
Yeah.
But anyway, so he's just walking around and I was like, well, how is he walking around with no weapon? But then we find out that he did have that one knife that he found. But and apparently he was on a mission from Strand to get this other guy, and then we learned some information about Mr. Strand. Well, I didn't like the fact that he was a thief. Didn't he steal that man's credit card?
But he's like a con artist, if you will.
Well, no, I think from the conversation, and I only watched it once, and I have to go back because I wasn't clear about actually what he was doing, but it seemed as though when they were having him and that guy, Tom Abigail, was talking in the bar, it seemed as though he did have a legitimate business, and it went under with Katrina. I think that's kind of what he was talking about, and it went under. So now I got to start over again, and I guess his way to do that was to steal that man's credit cards. Because he stole them, right? Yeah, he stole them. Yeah, he stole them, and he's taking them in the room, which I thought, hey, what's this all about? Undressing him, I was like, oh, because even if, which I don't know, do you take a stranger up to their, well, I guess if your intent is to rob them, you would. So because his intent was to steal his credit cards, he did take him up. But then to just well, he only took off his jacket that we saw.
Yeah, but was there
anything else?
Yeah.
Maybe.
I think yes, because later on we see that there is something. There was a love connection.
Yes. And then we see him with the Tom, and at his home, I guess, with his mother. And then they grabbed hands, and I was thinking, okay, there's something more to this story than meets the eye.
Yeah, that kiss. Ooh.
It's kind of awkward. It didn't seem natural.
Well, you know why?
Awkward.
Wait a minute. Is it awkward because we can't acknowledge that those two are who?
I think it was awkward because the guy, Domingo, the actor, he didn't seem as though he was as into it as he probably should have been. I think. I mean,
that's what I mean. I mean, they're not homosexual men,
right?
Trying to act as if they were, and that's a little awkward.
Yes. And I don't think, even though I think that the guy that played Domingo, I don't know his first name or that's his first or last name, but I think he's a great actor, but he just didn't pull that kiss off.
Yeah,
he didn't pull that kiss off.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I was glad to see that. I was like, wow, there's another side to Strand. And just like I suspected or predicted, that the person he was talking to was someone he cared about. And that's kind of why he was getting all antsy and didn't want anything to slow up the trip so he can get to whom, his
his what?
His friend, because we don't know the nature, the extent. I mean, I don't know if they're calling each other husband and husband, or we don't know.
Whatever that is.
But anyway, the person that he cares about. And the only thing that I was kind of confused about, okay, the guy that the Tom Abigail is the one that is already in Baja, the one he's talking to on the phone. And the guy that Nick picked up, Luis, was the guy that came to his hotel when he was in the robe. Came to Strand's hotel when Strand was in the robe, when it was like the jig is up. You took my money. Wasn't that guy?
Was it?
I think it was.
Know.
Because I was kind of confused.
Yeah.
But I think it was that guy. So he was going to get that guy. And then the two of them were going to go and meet up with, I'm thinking, Tom Abigail. But see, and everyone was thinking that he's planning to kill them or do something horrific. He was just trying to get to his man.
But wait a minute.
He was trying to get to his man.
Yeah, but there's still some stuff about, I mean, I wonder, he didn't just bring them along for, with his good heart or anything like that.
But like I think he needed them for the trip. He needed someone to help,
somebody that's electronic, that can do electronic things, and of course with him comes his family, whatever.
Right, so that was, and he definitely needed Nick, because that was Nick, what do you call it, his mission or whatever. That was what he needed for Nick to do. So and I'll take you, but I'll take the rest of you too, kind of thing.
Yeah, but and like you can definitely tell that he doesn't, that's his only mission. That's also why he doesn't want to pick up any more people.
He wants to
keep on
where
track.
he needs to get to.
Exactly, and not have any kind of complications. And of course,
well, because he knows that in that situation, there's going to be folks that are not friendly. Every smiling face is not your friend, and they are not going to be friendly. And he don't even want to deal with the possibility that it could be either or. Just don't deal with that at all. And that was kind of his mindset.
Yeah.
And as they soon learned, that they should have kept with that. And but I love the whole.
Wasn't that what we all thought when this? We gotta emergency.
Yes.
And I'm like,
yes. I was like, oh my gosh! First of all, they just let him get on the boat. I'm like,
should I shoot him? Yes.
But I mean, he was a young boy. I mean, he's like 15. He's never shot anybody. He's killed someone, but he's never shot anybody. He shouldn't have been the man in the gun.
Oh, he
bashed that man in the head.
Yeah. He bashed the person. And even then, that affected him in a bad way.
Did.
So.
Even that was a mercy killing. So he should not have had the gun. He should not have been on the watch like that.
Yes, you can't be on watch. If you cannot be that person to make that decision, you shouldn't even be on watch.
Yeah. So they were wrong for that, and that, you know, blew up in their face. And so they're coming on the boat, and I noticed that Strand was going to get his gun, but who was messing with his stuff? Who was messing with his stuff? Salazar.
Yeah.
Messed with his stuff, and then he didn't have his gun. Well, I guess his ammunition.
Yeah. Was out.
So he had to leave, you know. He's like, okay, I'm going to plan B it. I got to go. So, and that's what he was doing. But I was like, oh, I knew it. I knew it. They're, you know, they're out for themselves. But I thought it was very strange. Like, he's taking people to do things. Like, what kind of community governor type situation do they have going on?
Yeah,
I thought that was strange. Like,
it's nothing good.
No way. And they're only like a month or so, maybe 6 weeks into the apocalypse, I think. And people are already people are already starting this kind of
Wait a minute,
stuff.
is that because we, the viewers, have expressed that we don't think that it's happening fast enough? And all of a sudden they're like, okay, we're just gonna, now people are gonna immediately
start
like
being
that.
governor, you know, crazy lunatic people.
Or like of course, when they bring aboard the pregnant one, they're like, you know, she cut herself or
to
somebody
have blood.
right by the leg. You know, to make it believable. And then you're really thinking that, oh, these people are completely helpless. There's a pregnant woman and she's bleeding, you know.
See, I didn't even think she was really pregnant. I was surprised that she was really pregnant. I was like, wow, she's really
I also
pregnant.
thought, I was like, is that some kind of ploy? But no, she was really pregnant, but I guess they had just cut her on the side of the leg right there.
Just to make it seem like she was bleeding. But if Strand was sitting out there, he'd have said no. He'd have probably sped the boat up so they couldn't get off. And that would have been the right thing to do. But yeah, I like the way, and it seems like Madison she's got a side to her.
Yes,
because she was able to do that mind game fairly quickly and very well. She really was. So there's something there to Madison. Of course, Salazar, if he was just about to implode because he wanted to get a hold of somebody.
Yes.
He was literally about to implode because he wanted to get his hands on somebody. And Alicia. And didn't Alicia look like a cover girl? I mean,
she did.
To the point where whoa, she's all made up. How is she made up?
I don't know.
And she was the only
totally
one. I'm like, whoa, Alicia, you looking
she's
way
like
too
this
good.
perfect person.
Yeah, why are you looking like a cover girl? But yeah, so she messed him up. But you know, it came to pass that little whatever she had with that guy, you know, and whatever they have planned for her, who knows? What else is going on? Oh, the Louise, I like Louise and Nick when they were coming back, and Louise, you know, I'm wondering, does he know that dead people are walking around? Because he was worried about his car being messed up. Did you see him wiping off the car?
Yeah, I was like, oh.
And Nick was like, so do you think you're taking that car on the boat? Like, why are you so concerned about the car? Why don't you have to bathe? See, I'm thinking, does he know what is happening?
He's got to know.
And even in that area, I thought you would see more zombies or infected people. It seemed
clean. It seemed very clean.
So I don't understand that, but I'm like, when you're talking about getting this, and Nicholas had to wear some nice clothes. Like, how long do you think that's gonna last? I was surprised by the fact that he didn't really well, I don't know whether he understood or not, or maybe he was just whatever, I'm still gonna you know, take care of my things. You know, I don't know. But I thought that was funny. And then he's coming shooting, so I'm like, oh, I really love him because he's killing people without even knowing anything. He's just killing people. He just shot him in the head. He said, is the redhead yours? No. Dead. I thought that was funny. And they need more you know, people like that. And Strand was saved. I was glad to see that he was saved. And I can't wait till he, you know, get to where he need to go. And I hope he doesn't turn out to be some diabolical, you know, but I don't think he is. I think they tried to set him up so we would think that, even though I never did. But, you know, but now you see that he had a reason for the things that he did, good or bad. But you know what? Remember when they were calling their names? Do you remember? Oh, what is her name? Alicia said she didn't tell their names. So how did they know their names? because they knew Salazar, but at least Alicia said she didn't tell their names. So the only one they knew was Alicia. So how? I'm thinking that Alex, the one they left, they cut the cord. They could have run into her. You know, they could have run into her.
Maybe.
And she down
Although
the boat.
even then, what would you say? You would just name their names?
Yeah, they would say who's on the boat. Well, there's this person,
Would you
that
even
person.
have remembered that? Because I wouldn't have.
Well, she was on that little ding on the little boat with then a few of them
but
for a while. I don't know.
I don't know.
But how did they know? Well, then that's a mystery then, as far as unless they ran into Seth, because he's still out there, maybe.
Yeah.
But I thought I was like, how do they know their names? But but I loved the episode. I hope that they put all that bad Strand talking to bed. Oh, but what I like, oh my gosh, I can't help it. Remember when Luis was coming on the boat and oh my gosh, Salazar was saying, we don't need Strand. And he said, we don't need you, but you on the boat. We don't need you, but yet and still you sitting up here on this boat. We are not leaving without Strand. End of story. And I was like, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
I still will maintain that there's something about Strand.
Well, we know now. The jig
Well,
is
we
up.
know now, but
We know now.
I mean, he's definitely not. And what
not
is
above
really
board.
a good guy? I mean,
well,
what is
good
guy?
in this? You know.
Yeah.
Even before, you know, what is good?
Because Salazar isn't a good
No, he
guy.
is not. He is
Who
not.
really is a good guy? The one guy that I don't like.
Travis would be a good guy.
Yeah, there you go.
He's milquetoast.
Yes, that's
because
it.
I don't think Madison is a
No,
good
she's
guy.
really not.
She's got some deep
Did she
dark.
also seem a little annoyed going and getting Strand? Did she
Did
seem
she
kind of
seem
annoyed?
annoyed?
To me, it's just like, oh,
I don't know if she was annoyed
Come
because she was the
on.
one telling Travis, no, we need him. You know.
I don't know. She still
So,
seemed kind of like,
she may have been. I didn't notice that. But they better stop because Strand got them where they are and they didn't want to complain. I stand by. If you want to complain, get off the boat. You know, and he delivered, and now he has this other guy who's going to help him out even more.
But Madison did acknowledge the whole thing, like if, you know that Strand had taken
Yeah,
him
she did.
to where they were now, and
Yes, she did.
that's it.
Because Travis is saying, you know, get off. And if without Strand and his connections, where would they be
Yes.
right now?
Yeah, and what are your options really? It's not like you have all the options in
Yes.
the world. You have very limited options.
So do not
Get off, stay on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And don't be talking about trying to throw Strand off the boat. But I thought I just loved it because it was like, okay, this is a Strand moment here. And I think the episode was basically a Strand
It was.
episode.
It was going back and showing us where
Yes.
he, where, you know, because we all wondered, you know,
Like
what's
how?
his story?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
even in the first season when he's in the jail and he's trying to mess everybody
Yes.
up, and you're like, okay, what's his deal?
Yeah.
What's his? And I'm not even sure I know exactly what his deal is yet because.
Well, I think he's a businessman, but you know what? The one thing I don't know if it's legitimate. I couldn't tell if this
I felt like
Abigail
it's-
guy was legitimate. You know,
I feel
couldn't
like
tell.
there's not a lot of legitimacy
there's
going
not.
on.
I couldn't tell if he was, but I thought that Strand was before.
Maybe
and
at
then-
some point, but then at some point he just.
Yeah. Yeah. Because he stole those credit cards. You can't.
Yeah.
You know. And I thought it was interesting how when this Tom guy came to his room, he just opened the door. Oh, okay, come on in. You know, he wasn't. And then it was like, come on in, sit down, and okay, you got me. You know. It was just like that. I don't know if they had the relationship had already started, or if I don't know,
I don't know either.
or they knew that they liked each other, and that's why.
And how did they know? I mean, how does they even?
Well, attraction. You know,
Yeah,
attraction.
but
But the man stole from him.
the man stole from him. And his guy kind of like, man, this guy
I know,
stole
like,
from you.
what are
Come
you
on,
gonna
what are you
do?
doing?
Because I thought that guy was gonna beat him up.
I thought so too.
I thought he was gonna get a beat down.
Yes.
That's what I thought.
Yes.
But he didn't. And Strand was just sitting there just cool
Yeah.
as he could be in his robe. But yeah, I'm all about Strand. Strand and Nick. Strand and Nick. Strand and Nick and Louise. But yes, I loved it. I completely loved it, and I cannot wait for next week.
Yeah.
I am
Yeah, now I'm definitely more interested
You're in
to
it.
see
You're in it.
what
Yes.
happens next, because they, you know,
Amped
they
it up.
revved it up a
Yeah,
little bit.
amped it up.
They had some more
Well,
stuff happening.
But it had to take time to get there, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah,
Yeah.
so
So there
yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
Yep. So
So- If you like the video, give us a like.
Yep.
Subscribe if you have not. And
We'll see you next
yeah,
time.
until next
Thanks
time.
for watching. Bye.
Bye.